Alright, hello everyone. We're just gonna fucking go.
Let's do it.
Do it!
Evil Egg Waffle, Mark and Joe.
Just do it. Also, I think I need to lower my volume a bit. I think I'm still loud.
Oops.
Ooh.
Yes. What the fuck?
Come.
Cool.
Come see?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah.
I feel like you should have put an and in between those two.
Come and see.
Yes.
Ah! Alright, restart the stream.
Alright. Hello everyone, Marky Joe 1990 here with...
Come and see.
And we're gonna do some Castlevania 4.
Check it out. Look at this. Look how nice I am. Where do I keep my whip? It just emanates from me.
It's probably from somewhere.
You remember when we were kids, we were like, no!
Yeah, I remember
No!
that.
And we were just trying...
Pause it, pause it.
Paused.
We're too loud.
Shit.
Shit. Yeah.
What if I just stand further away?
No. You gotta be close so that the audio quality is good.
Audio quality.
Shit.
It's fine.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah.
Go!
No! Don't make me fight Dracula, Mommy.
No!
No, Mommy! I
do
don't
it.
want to fight Dracula!
I'll be a good boy!
No, don't! Fuck. I gotta fight Dracula. Holy fuck sauce. There are skeletons, 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 there are skeletons. Oh my god, it's a skeleton, it's a skeleton. Oh my god, holy fuck. There's a bunch of skeletons every fucking where. Hit candles with your whip, and then walk right, hit more shit with your whip. And watch out for skeletons and bats, holy fuck. If you don't, then you will get attacked. Alright, I was expecting you to join in.
Oh, yes, I just joined in a bit late. You hit that bed in the ass. That's really gay. You fag. What the fuck? That's really dumb, dude. Stop hitting bats.
Castlevania has vines growing rapidly on the fence, and there is an epilepsy bat thing.
Watch out for that bone tower, dude. Oh, wait, he's
just-
dead. You hit him in the head.
Mark likes Jews, that's what he said. Mark likes Jews, that's what he said. Alright.
That was amazing.
This was fantastic. I'm just glad to have been a part of it. Boom, boom, nothing. Die, die, die. Yes. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like our anti-Semitism.
Yeah. Across the stream, I just saw the YouTube video. Hey, bug boy! You being a bug boy?
Is that like, oh my god, is he a bug catcher?
I don't know. But,
Fuck this guy!
no, leave him alone. He's just doing his
Wait,
own
hold on,
thing.
hold
He
on.
just wants to vomit
You ready for this shit?
fireballs.
Nothing happened. Never mind. I'm wasting
You were gonna
everyone's
land
time.
on him.
I was on
And
purpose.
then get hurt.
And it would have been funny for a second.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're doing a show for, you know, to entertain.
Swinging! Ugh! And now I'm not.
Alright, good for you. I'm a bug boy because I play Tyranids in Warhammer 40k. Alright, you fucking nerd.
Yeah. Nerd!
Nerd!
Go on. Why didn't you dodge? Super Kami Guru. I do have to say that's all it takes to make my wife laugh.
Oh, the why didn't you dodge?
No, not even that. Just
Super
like
copy guru.
anything to do with Nappa or yeah, Kami.
Vegeta! It's me, Nappa.
Ghost Nappa.
I'm the ghost now.
More ball people. Yeah, we have fun with that. Words. So how are you today?
I'm
Obviously depressed. You're still in your bathrobe and it's like
no,
1:30.
I like being in my bathrobe. It makes me feel free and majestic.
Yeah, you're very free. We can see your balls from here.
I'm wearing pants. Don't spread false rumors.
Don't spread. Mark's dick's big. That didn't work. That was a false rumor.
I don't fucking know how if it's big.
Did you go on www.ismydickbig.com?
No, I don't. Look, I don't go comparing my dick to other people's dicks.
You don't need to. You just go to Wikipedia and you and you Google it.
What is a big penis size? I'm not
Exactly.
gonna I'm not gonna check though, cause I don't care.
You should. It'll
Why?
help with your Match.com profile
Well,
if you put that on there.
I'm not even all that fucking. Think I care all that much? If my dick is big or not?
I fucking love doing this. Moonwalker.
That does explain why we don't have a face cam.
Because his dick is out.
No. That's what Cloaking said.
You know what? Put a face cam on. I want everyone to see your dick.
Yeah, you're really trying to sell this whole Mark's naked thing, huh?
Mark is totally naked.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I'm wearing because this is so important to know.
It is. He's
I'm
wearing a kimono.
I'm wearing a bathrobe. I'm wearing like slippers, socks, and pajama pants.
And
I'm not. Basically, I'm shirtless. That's it. That's the only thing that's naked of me.
you forgot to mention that you also have Domino's dust on you.
No, I don't.
I
don't.
love that you checked as if Domino's dust is a fucking thing.
Well, when you
it's
say
pizza.
when you say Domino's dust, I thought you meant like, oh, okay, he means breadcrumbs, like from the crusts. Like, it's not that hard to interpret it as such.
No, it's a stretch, Mark.
Why is it that every time we play this fucking game, our commentary is amazing?
I don't remember the last time we played this or the amazement.
Remember there was this one video where we did Dane Cook impressions while playing this, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious! It sounds exactly like Dane."
Dane. Oh, Dane.
You sound just like Mr. Cook, sir. Also, can I just say that fighting this boss without any whip power-ups is fucking ass.
Can I tell you that I'm actually really appalled by my performance and the fact that I almost just died?
I don't give a shit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hello, arm of the ground. Hey.
Just trying to give you a back massage.
Can't get me. I found their weakness. Crouching.
Something I really love about this game is, like, I do agree with you, Bug Boy, that the music in this game is really good, but it's not good in like, the usual way. Like, in most Castlevania games, when I say good, I mean, like, it's really catchy and it's enjoyable to listen to on its own merits. But what I like about the music in this game is how it fits so well with the atmosphere that they're trying to convey. Like, this is a very, compared to previous Castlevanias, this feels more gritty, and it feels more quiet in its mood, you know?
These things remind me of that orange Digimon.
Orange Digimon? Oh, yeah.
The dinosaur. I don't know Digimon. It's basically their Charmander.
I mean, it kind of looks like a Charmander, but it's not, because it's not a fire type.
Is Digimon still around?
Yes, unfortunately.
Does anybody give a shit about it?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've spoken to, I've spoken to a couple of my fans, and they're just like, yeah, dude, I still play Digimon. It's awesome. It's better than Pokemon. And I'm like, shut your nonsense.
Shut your ass.
Who are you? Well, I'm a fan, obviously. I mean, why else am I here?
Really doing awesome. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
I really didn't expect him to go that far. I hope there's some chicken.
Did you just see how you, like, clipped through that dude? That was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Anybody unaware, look up the King of Fighters arranged music. It's 90s rock and jazz at its finest.
Can't believe I didn't just get hit there.
I don't know too much about, like, SNK and
Snickers?
No. SNK, the game company.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I got killed by a fucking frog!
Alright, me.
Give it.
Give it.
Yeah,
It's me playing now. I'll take that. It's mine now. I don't know what it is, but the fucking bully, the It's a Bully from Baldi's Basics, I love his voice acting, so now I just, like, I quote him a lot.
You incorporate it into your everyday life.
Well, specifically, I quote him saying, I'll take that, it's mine now, because it sounds so fucking... It sounds like something somebody from, like, a 90s bully would say, but acted out really terribly, so it's, like, enjoyably charming. So,
I don't know if I ever told you this, but back when Pokemon Go first came out, and, you know, like, every fucking like every news article was like, oh, we gotta write something about Pokemon Go. So I was looking at, I don't remember why. I think I was on Google or something, and I was just looking something up about Pokemon Go. And they're like, the article was like, Pokemon Go is fucking awesome, and sell your baby and have it. And I'm looking at the article, I'm like, the graphic that they chose was a screenshot from a Digimon episode.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not even kidding. And I'm just like,
Wow.
oh my god. I'm like, this is just like, it just reminds me, there was this, you know, what do you call it? This story of King Solomon, where both of the people, both the ladies come in and they're like, this is my baby. And
he's like, I'll cut the baby in half.
I'm gonna cut it in half because that's what we do now. We just cut things in half, and
and then both of you get the baby.
You get
and
part
then the real
of the baby.
mom, and then the real mom was like, no, it's her baby. And then he was like, ah, so you're the real one because you're the only one who give a shit.
Yeah. So that's all I could think of. There was this comic of two moms trying to prove that they were the real mom. And one of the moms said, get off that Xbox and do your chores. And the other one said, stop playing that Nintendo and do your chores. But he was clearly playing an Xbox. So he knew that because she just called it a Nintendo, that was the real mom, because a real mom's not going to know what you're actually playing. So that's what I thought of with the Digimon. They're just like, it's just like some like 45-year-old mom who thinks she's still cool. And she's like, oh, I'm going to write a story about Pokemon Go. Oh, this looks about right. Just... it puts fucking Digimon there.
Dude, you gotta show people where that article is, or at least I encourage.
I actually made a meme about it.
I encourage the chat to check it out. Oh shit, Bobby Cabber's in the chat, dude.
Bobby Cabber.
Okay, Bobby Cabber. While you're here, I just want to apologize. I did not mean to like say what I said on the stream when you like auto-hosted me. It was super dickish of me, and
I made him feel bad the whole time.
You never replied after I said that thing, and Evil Egg, and just so you know, if it's any consolation, Evil Egg Waffle did not give me any moment of reprise afterward. And I totally deserved it. I know.
So here's the here's the article of the picture. And I made a meme out of it. You want me to send it to you, and then you could put it in the chat or whatever?
You should like post it in the chat.
All right, I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
But oh my god, it made me laugh so much when I saw that. I was just like, fucking fact check, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, I mean, it really just goes to show you how little like news media gives a shit. Like, they just don't care. They don't care about reporting the facts or anything. They just want to fucking scoop or to push their agenda. I mean, there are some legitimate news outlets. Like, I'm gonna advocate for Reuters because they're pretty unbiased and their reporting is pretty much just normal ass fact checking. Hey, Meldere, nice to see you here. Thank you.
But I mean, it just goes to prove that obviously it's a liberal media.
Oh no, the conservatives get it wrong.
Actually, yeah. No. Now, if anything, that'd be more of a conservative because I don't know why, but I think moms are conservative just because mine is super.
She's not even that conservative. She's more centrist.
I actually called her a liberal like about an hour ago, and she was like, "Yo, yeah," and I'm just like. What if I catch you putting an overabundance of peanut butter on bread? I can't say that's a liberal amount. And she's just like, no, you could say an overabundance. I'm like, fucking... All right,
make sure you're speaking into the mic, by the way.
What?
Oh, in the discussion of Lotov?
No, I put in the discussion of Discord. I can't...
No, in the stream chat. That's what you're supposed to be going for.
I can post a picture?
I mean, you can post it in the Discord chat, too, but... You'll want to do it into the stream chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I gotta fucking find that fucking picture again. God.
Yeah, lots of gaming journal. Well, some gaming journalism is legitimate. It's just you gotta check to make sure it's right and stuff, you know?
How the fuck do I put a picture into the chat? Found it.
Yay! I'm not on your Discord. That's what Cloaking said.
Okay, I don't know
My
how to do
stream froze. Oh.
Your stream's a dick.
I think that's his end.
Never mind. I just go to Discord.
Alright,
and if
whatever.
you can't, then...
Well...
Did you go to a new level?
No, this is the same level. It's just...
Holy fuck, this is long.
It's split into multiple segments. Make sure you speak into that mic.
Am I speaking into it? I'm pretty sure I'm speaking it. My face is next to it, which would insinuate that I have an amount of speaking to it.
Yeah, I'm not in the Discord very often, guys, so if you're trying to talk to me through that, then it's probably not the best way to contact me. Nowadays, I try to keep myself distant from it just because I need space and because
you guys all said he was a dick.
Well, it's also, it distracts me a lot. And I don't like how I act in the Discord, and I think it's just because I've been in it too much. I haven't, like... I grew too attached, and I think that is what started to devolve, started the de-evolution. I don't want to get into it too much,
I was gonna say, like, let's stop being emo.
I mean, you were the one who brought it up, so fuck you.
I am?
Yeah.
I brought up just the word Discord. I didn't bring up, hey, how does Discord make you feel?
No, you were like, yeah, Mark's not in the Discord much because he was being an asshole.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. That's exactly what you fucking said. Guys, fucking fact check him on this shit.
I didn't say that you're not in the you said, I'm not in the Discord much, and then I said, yeah, because you guys thought he was an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what sparked the whole thing.
No, what sparked the whole thing was you saying you were about to explain.
You didn't have to say anything further, and then it would have just been left.
You're such a big diaper. Because you're full of shit.
See, this is why you're not in the Discord chat,
See, this
Mark.
is why Mom doesn't fucking love you.
Oh, man.
This is why you're gonna die a virgin.
So, going on to what I was trying to say
Are
before
we really
I got...
talking about Discord still?
No. I'm just saying, like, if you guys want to contact me, just do it through email or through the chat.
Or if you want his phone number, I'll give it to you privately.
No, unless you're a girl. But no.
What
no,
the fuck?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I would not do that. That's fucking stupid.
I'm gonna use my Lara the Fooker powers to prey on young ladies who may or may not also like racing and agree to a three-way with her.
Actually, I have met a girl who was like, dude, racing is hot. I want to fucking bone her. I mean, I want to...
Give it!
Whatever the women's do with the other women's.
I guess.
And I was like, really? So, if racing did this, well, how would you react?
Are you preying on young girls?
No! What
Mark,
the fuck is wrong with you?
It's bad enough that...
She's in her fucking 20s. She's fine.
Speaking of, we got Domino's because we hate our lives. And, Mark, like, the Domino's girl came, and Mark was just like, oh, she seemed like a friendly fellow or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mark, that, like, fits your criteria. They gotta be friendly and they gotta bring you pizza. And then, like, I forgot what it went to, but I'm like, she's, like, 17, Mark. And he's like, yeah. And we just went into, like, a whole thing about how Mark's sad. So.
Fucking birds! Firstly, you don't know the age of the girl who delivered us pizza.
I don't. Oh, no. Then I just went into a big thing.
Then you were like, this is how I know she's 16. It's because she wears a hat. It was like stupid shit like that.
I was just like, well, she's probably a liberal because she's delivering pizza.
And, like, I wasn't even, like, suggesting I wanted to fuck her anyway. You turned
Whoa!
You turned it weird. You made it weird.
I made it weird? You just made it weird. I didn't think that you were going for that either.
Well, when you say date, you also...
No, I don't.
The implication...
No, I don't.
The implication
No, I
is
don't.
that
I want to see how many times I can say no.
If things go well...
No, I don't. No.
Shut
no,
up.
I don't.
Shut up and
no, I don't. I don't. No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. How dare you, Mark? How?
You're a cunt.
And you are a dirty skunk.
And you're just distracting from the main issue.
Which is a giant two-headed dragon? Because that's pretty
Like,
distracting.
anytime you say, oh, you want to date that girl, the implication you give is that, like, you would also, that person would also be willing to sleep with them.
Fillet you.
Yeah, yes, that too.
Oh, look at that fucking pose! That's a liberal pose. That's a pose that says I voted for Hillary.
Cloaking just said, imagine the girl is watching this stream right now. Well, she probably wouldn't know we're talking about her. Yeah, and plus she'd probably still be at work because it's fucking Domino's.
Did you work at Domino's? Do you know their hours?
Maybe
she works.
I've worked enough at restaurants and retail to know how it goes.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. Every corporation has their own book of shit.
Yeah, and usually there are some things they do in common simply because it's efficient.
I think maybe just because Domino's opens at 10:30 and it is now 1, I would just go on a limb and say she's working because...
Yeah, exactly. So fuck you, cunt.
You are very liberal with that word today.
Yes, I am. Man, you're trying to, like...
not watching.
Yeah, you're trying to make sure mom's... Like, mom will watch this at some point.
I kind of want to see...
You can be as...
I kind of want to see how many times it would take for me to just yell liberal before she comes in. She goes, "What? Excuse me."
And you know what the thing is that she has some liberal beliefs. Like, she believes in the legalization of marijuana, for example.
Here.
Oh, yeah, it's me now.
All right.
I've honestly seen some very jailbait ladies. It's weird to think that a person is younger than my... I've also seen some girls who are in their 20s who don't look like they're in their 20s. Like, they look younger. And I know at least 2 people in real life who look this way. So, and the first thing that comes to
One is a baby.
The first thing that comes to my mind is I feel sad for these girls because there's probably guys who won't date them specifically because they'll feel like they're a pedophile for dating them.
The only reason why I'm going to say no to that is because people that my wife work with are... Like, literally, you'll think they're like, unless you took their driver's license, you'd be like, that is what we call a 12-year-old. And they all have a boyfriend.
Oh.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the only one who feels weird about it then.
Yeah, because you have, I mean, you don't really have a moral compass, but I guess you do. Watch out!
No, I do. It's just I don't fucking... I'm just awkward. And I say shit that... sometimes I don't mean the shit I say, or sometimes I say stuff like way too. I say stuff in a horrible way, and other times I just don't fucking think. Like, sometimes I'm just stupid when it comes to fucking socializing, and that's no excuse to continue being stupid, mind you.
So what I want to know is how somebody died in that corner. They were just like, fuck it, and they jumped.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I could actually reach that corner. And the implication, based on the way that that person is, like, dead and laying, suggests that they fell from the right on their back into the spikes. Either that, or, like... Yeah, I don't think there's any other explanation, really. Like, or somebody pushed them into the spikes when it was still the way it was when I first entered the room.
Like, that was like the first Belmont, like, Henry Belmont. Wait, what's a funnier name? Jack Belmont.
Henry Belmont, or
I'm just
Sylvester.
trying to think of what... Steven Belmont.
That sounds pretty humiliating, a name. Like, especially with
Hi, I'm
Belmont.
Steve.
Hey, I'm Steve.
No, Frank.
And I'm also Steve.
Frank Belmont. He was like, you know, he was on there, he was doing his swing, and then fucking Dracula was just like, fuck you, and he just pushed him.
Wow.
I forgot how Dracula looks in this.
He looks kind of...
Doesn't he kind of look like Pee Wee Herman?
He's got, like, short hair, and it's, like, sleeked back, I think.
Yeah, it's weird how, like, you think of Dracula, and you just straight up think of...
Symphony of the Night?
Symphony of the Night, because it's like, oh, long hair. Because even Simon has long hair in Wait, is this Simon?
Yeah, this is Simon Belmont. Castlevania 1, 2, and 4 all have Simon Belmont.
And 3 has Trevor, right?
Yeah, Trevor, because that one takes place before, in the before time.
And then there's Richter's their friend, or ancestor,
Richter is
whatever.
an ancestor, yeah.
And then there's Gabriel, which I think is just a different universe.
Yeah, the shitty one.
Yeah, I was actually like super excited about that game, and then
What?
I mean, it
Lords
wasn't a
of
bad,
Shadow?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I had fun playing it.
It's basically they just copy-pasted a whole bunch of other games that weren't Castlevania, and then we're like, this is Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a very unimaginative game, and
When was the last
it
Castlevania
doesn't
game?
feel like a Castlevania game at all. Like it doesn't even have like the charm or like the atmosphere or even the visuals
It
that
feels
make
more
it.
like a God of War game.
Yeah, and I feel like that's exactly what they were trying to do. They were just trying to make a God of War game and then just sell it off as a Castlevania game. And it makes sense that it's so different from the previous Castlevania games because the guy who made a Symphony of the Night, or co-directed it rather, and was the director of the series up until Order of Ecclesia, Koji Igarashi, he left. Like, and that's how we got Lords of Shadow. It was made by, I think, David Cox, which, by the way, that fucking name, that should tell you everything you need to know.
The only thing that would have made it better is if his name was Richard.
Fuck you. Oh, this is cool as fuck, though.
Holy fucking shit!
No, Aria of Sorrow was not the last game. It was Order of Ecclesia that was the last game that Koji Igarashi worked on. And then like they stopped making him director of the Castlevania series, and then eventually he quit because he was like, Konami is a fucking load of bullshit. Fuck them. And I'm gonna do a Kickstarter of my own Bloodstained game, which is looking to be really good, and I especially enjoy Curse of the Moon, the little 8-bit spin-off game. And I'm glad, like, recently it got delayed again, but, like, apparently it was voted by the backers to delay it. And I'm okay with that because the gameplay feels great, but you could tell, like, the visuals don't look that good. And I could see why people would be turned away from it if they just looked at the visuals. They'd probably be like, this game looks like ass, like it was made in the PS2 era. We're in the PS4 era now. So I mean, I would still enjoy it regardless of if the visuals got improved or not, but I see it as a good, like, business move to, like, delay it for longer so that it just looks better. You know, so it doesn't look like it's a shoddy game, you know?
Shotty. Shotty doesn't know. By the way, Mark,
Yeah.
I have, like, just dreams of grandeur. I think that we should start a comedy duo and write silly songs.
You mean we aren't already a comedy duo?
Not ones that write silly songs. We improvise silly songs and then forget how they go. Except for cheese is fucking great. Cheese. Oh,
No,
cheese.
cheese. It is delicious. I don't know the rest.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Doritos. Ooh, Doritos. That's the only part we remember.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened, what was it, a few
actually-
weeks ago?
I actually went, during a stream, I showed that to my fans, and they were like, oh my god, what is this masterpiece?
That's what it, like, I went to a friend's show yesterday, and whenever I go to a show where somebody I know is in the band, I'm just like, I could fucking do that. And then I'm like, you know, then of course, like a week later, I'm just like, oh, cool, fucking.
Yeah, you have no sense of commitment to
Not
any of
really.
your You have so many dreams, and
I do.
You have no ability to achieve any of them.
Like, I wanna.
Which is why you need me.
Did I tell you about my new? Okay, so I came to Mark with an idea, like, I don't know, a few months ago. I want to make a superhero cartoon or comic book or something, and the name of it is Fuck You Man. And basically, Fuck You Man is just a guy. The way he got his superpowers was he was flipped off by a radioactive middle finger, and he gained the powers of Fuck You Man. And I don't even know if he really has any powers. I guess I gotta give him something, but basically his main spiel is that any political anything, he just doesn't give a fuck about it. He's just apathetic towards everything, and his main thing is just fighting political correctness and ideology by just saying fuck you enough that it goes away.
Yeah, and like, what are the villain names you've come up with?
Oh, the Offended.
Which
You gave me this. It's funny because I was like, I had a vague idea of what I wanted the Offended to be, but it's just gonna be like, you know that Cloud and Kirby with the eye?
Yeah.
It's gonna be similar to that. It's just gonna be like, just a cloud of just
fluff.
Not even that, just like, you know, it's just, I feel like it should just be a cloud and just millions of voices saying what pisses them off. Like, oh, you said fag.
People from Phoenix are Phoenician.
Yeah.
Shut up, faggot.
African American, not black, you know, stuff like that. Just all those things being said at the same time, so it just sounds like a muddled, just nothingness. So the newest one that I came up with was transgender boy, girl, elephant, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like the actual name.
Yeah, like, and each time it'll change. Like, just to, because, and I mean, we have a sister that's something. I don't even know what this, I think that she's trying to be a boy or something now. So, you know, and we love our sister. Don't get me wrong. We love our sister as long as she's healthy and she's not killing anyone or herself. We just wish her the best, and we understand that for some people it's just that's so fucking sad. You just killed that guy's fucking dog and then you fucking walked away from him. You didn't even apologize or rub his shoulders, you fucking asshole.
You're waiting for me to respond. I just want
some fucking remorse from you.
I'm just waiting for you to finish your spiel about the
anyway,
other thing.
Basically, whenever, I mean, it's just a habit. It's just the way that we're built. Whenever my mom's like, oh, your sister's a boy today, I just roll my eyes, and I'm just like, again? Like, because that's what it is. It's it's just, and my dear sister, brother, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but if you asked me, I would tell you the same thing. It's just, fucking make up your mind already.
So if she just committed.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I have less of a problem with her husband, wife, whatever the fuck it is, because he's just like, yeah, I'm a guy.
But
like, what?
Doesn't he change his mind a lot too, though?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know. Okay, so it's not the transgender part that bothers you after all. It's just the lack of commitment.
Either way, it doesn't fucking offend. It doesn't affect me. It honestly doesn't affect me. That's what offends me. The offended. What offends me is when you just change your mind on an idea so many fucking times. You're indecisive, and then when somebody like gives you a valid argument about why that's wrong or a counter argument, that you just shit on it. You're like, nope, not, and you're just like, no, I don't care. Which is funny because I think I'm kind of like that, but I also realize that. You're just like, oh, games, you should really like some of them. And I'm like, nope. And you're like, but it's good. And I'm like, I don't care. But that's also the difference is that I genuinely don't care. And
you're like self-aware.
I'm totally self-aware. And I think that's what's important, is to be self-aware of yourself. Like, I understand why somebody would like to be around me and hang out with me. And on the flip side, I can understand why somebody would think I'm annoying and hard to hang out with. Because some people are into the saying fucking, oh, hey, yo, it's fucking evil egg waffle, trying to set the fucking thing on fire and eat it, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some people just don't like. Other people are like, holy shit, this guy's awesome.
And and there's also people who are like, where you're basically hard mode for them.
Yeah, exactly. And I do... It depends. If I'm in a setting where it's mostly people that are like, oh, zany guy, it's like, well, that's what I'm gonna be. But if I'm in a setting where it's like, you should really tone the fuck down, I'm able to adjust accordingly. And it's not changing who I am, it's just being considerate to other people. Because I can be both. I can be mellow and fucking crazy.
So what you're saying is that your behavior is a social construct?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't care. The offended.
Oh man, yeah, I don't have an issue with anybody being transgender. The only thing I have an issue with is when people are jerks. That's it.
The only thing I have a problem is with when somebody tells you they're transgender and then they're dramatic about your response to it. When you're like, oh, you want to date? Sure, I'm transgender. Oh no, I have to go.
Oh no! Don't mention that person's name.
Okay.
Because they could be watching.
All right, we're gonna. Can I give a fake name? Can I even tell the story, or would you rather I not?
I think I'd rather keep that one private.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Or at least I'd be more comfortable if I spoke about it.
All right.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable talking about it at all.
All right, so no problem. That, my dear fans, is called a cliffhanger, which might never have a payoff.
Fuck you, spear bitch! You fucking spear! Ruining my no-hit run!
Thoughts on Smash Brothers? Fuck yeah! Simon and Richter!
I am so fucking... This is the first Smash Brother in ages that I'm actually genuinely excited about. I was excited about Brawl, and then it came out, and I was like, this is garbage.
I remember when Melee came out. Holy
my God.
shit, was I pumped for that.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait because that was when GameCube first came out, and before we realized that it wasn't going to be that great.
What, the GameCube?
Yeah.
GameCube had a lot of good games on it, dude. I honestly think that the GameCube is a bit of a hidden gem. Like, very underrated and didn't sell nearly as good as it should have.
It just had small discs. That was its thing. It was just like... Although, it did have the Game Boy Advance player, which was great because I did not have a Game Boy Advance. And it cost like $50, I think.
Right.
Whereas the Game Boy Advance, like, at that time, you know, it was probably like 200 or whatever.
Yeah, so it's a good, like... discount thingy.
That was like the shit because I got that's when I got Pokemon Sapphire and didn't care enough to beat it. That was when I like started to kind of not give a shit about Pokemon anymore. I was like, all these Pokemon are weird. I don't know why I didn't like them that much.
I really like some of the new designs. Like,
you know what it was? There wasn't enough. It was very different than Pokemon 1. You could run. I mean, the running was awesome.
But that was an improvement. Like, I feel like the Pokemon games have gotten, like, at least some of them have gotten better and have improved a lot from the first game. Like, being able to run was such a nice thing that they added.
Yeah. No, it was. Yeah. I mean, that was like that's something you took for granted too when you go like back and you play. Like I think around the time that Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, they had, they released Pokemon Yellow, Blue, and the other one, Red, on the Virtual Console for Game Boy. I was like, yeah! And then I'm like, I cannot run.
Yeah.
And that sucks ass. And then, what's even worse, and I forgot about this,
is that the game is bullshit?
no, after a while, you get enough items, and it's like, you can't hold that many. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I can't hold that many? And they're like, yeah, the thing I just said. And I'm like, what?
You know, the thing I just said.
Kill that face!
I can't. I can only destroy her hand. So, one other thing I want to say is that I wasn't terribly excited for Smash 4 when it came out. I was just like, oh, it's just another Smash game. Like, because especially since it seemed to be a lot like Brawl, except a little bit faster. And I was like, oh, well, at least it's a little more fun. And I played the shit out of Smash 4, probably more than any other Smash game. But I just wasn't excited for it. But Smash Ultimate, I think that, like, aside from the fact that, holy shit, Richter Belmont...
Yeah, that's what I'm super... I really hope
that
he's good to play.
Rondo of Blood, I think they'll be great. They'll actually be, like, high tier. Mewtwo King seems to think so, and he brought up a lot of good reasons.
He is the king of Mewtwo.
But, aside from Castlevania characters, the major thing that got me really excited for the game was, like, seeing all the things they're doing to improve it in terms of, like, competitive play. Like, Zero, he observed that there might be an option to turn off the rage. There's also the ability to, like, act out of dash, which I think is basically the most accessible alternative to wave dashing that we could get, because it's basically, it might as well just be wave dashing at that point, except for the fact that obviously you can't act, you can't, like, do every move very quickly, right? Like, you can't, like, move a couple inches in front of you and then do a thing unless you, like, slowly tilt. But with wave dashing you could, and this, like, you have to wait a little bit before the dash can be canceled out of. So it's not like you can go, like, a couple pixels in front of you and then do a move. And I think that's the one thing that they just gotta fix. And there's also, like, other things that they did to make it more competitively friendly, which I really appreciate. And that's the main reason why I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to play it to compete at all because there's no point. I just like playing up against a computer on my 3DS, and that's it. With that being said, I am now going to bring up something that I think I just made up my mind about.
What?
I think I don't give a shit about Pokemon Let's Go.
Oh, yeah. Who does?
I was just like, I was really thinking about it. At first, I was like, oh yeah, it might be.
Wow, what a
He's
strange
just like,
position.
fuck it, I'll just kill myself. But I think that I was on the fence about giving a shit about it. I'm like, the more I see, I'm like, it's
just Pokemon 1.
It's Pokemon 1 with Pokemon Go shit.
And did we really need another Pokemon 1 when Fire Red came out? I mean, like,
yeah.
Fire Red has aged very well, so it's not like people are hurting for a Gen 1 remake.
That's the thing. I wanted the Pokemon game to be like Breath of the Wild. That's all I wanted. I just wanted, like, some kind of a Pokemon game where it, like, and for battle mode, instead of doing the turn-based, I kind of wanted it to be like a Smash Brothers thing there. Where you, like, beat the shit out of them enough, and then you have the option to catch them.
So Pokken Tournament.
No. Because no. I don't know why it's different, but I don't want it to be like that.
Well,
I'm not, like, a huge fan of Pokken Tournament. It's there.
Yeah, it's
something to do when it's like, well, I've played the shit out of all these other games. I kind of feel like being Charizard for a minute.
Well, you could do that in Smash Ultimate. I mean, Smash 4, so...
Yeah, but I don't have that.
You 3DS.
Oh, well...
You have it on 3DS, yeah. So you could just be Charizard all you like in that one.
I do love being Charizard.
You could be Pikachu Libre. I mean, that's an exclusive to Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, that...
At least until Smash Ultimate comes out, because now that's an alternate costume.
Yeah, and it's like, I could give a shit about, like, oh, it's a different costume. Wow, I will fight as a different colored person.
I think it's pretty rad. I think it's nice that they had that. I think the alternate costume that I'm most happy about is the Mario Maker outfit for Mario.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, thank you. I always wanted to be a construction worker.
I do have to say, though, the thing with Pokemon Let's Go, it came out probably a year too late. I think when it comes right down, because Pokemon Go right now is pretty popular again, which is funny because it's like Jamie and I have been pretty on it like the whole time, and now just when it's getting popular again, we're like, whatever.
That's pretty funny.
It's just something like, you know, it's just something that's like, oh, let's go do it because there's nothing else to do. Whereas it used to be, fucking, let's get a backpack, fill it with all the food we're gonna need for a week, and we're gonna fucking go play Pokemon until we have to go. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna play Pokemon until we have to go to work. So, but I think it was smart to have a hybrid game. Because it's going to give people, especially young kids, because fucking young kids, they'll play that shit forever.
Yeah.
But now that they've, you know, now that they've basically made Pokemon Go into what it is, you know, on the Switch, the young kids are gonna be like, ah. Like
I don't like this jump at all. I think I should fall over here.
Go ahead, fall over there.
Well,
into the skeleton.
At least I didn't die, so I'll take it for what it is.
But I remember when it first came out, we had a friend who had a small child, and she was asking us, you know, oh, what my son wants a Pokemon game. Like, what should we get him? And we were like, well, not any of the. She's like, he really likes Pokemon Go. Is there one that's similar? And we're like, no. The closest one I could think of isn't even a traditional Pokemon game. It was just like, I was just trying to think of something that a kid would like. I'm like, probably one of those Pokemon Ranger things where you play as the Pokemon and you can talk and shit. I think that's how it goes. I don't even know. But I'm like, but don't get them like a regular Pokemon game because they're not gonna like it. That's definitely more of a teenage kind of thing, or at least somebody who's older than 5. I mean, would you agree that, like, you know, especially that's got to be very difficult for a kid when they're like, oh, Thundershock, why isn't it working on a rock?
I honestly don't think that's true.
Okay.
Because we were young kids and we were able to enjoy Pokemon Yellow just fine.
We were 10 when it came out.
Yeah, I don't think...
Well, I was 10. You were 8. I'm saying a 5-year-old.
I think even a 5-year-old would be okay with it because it's like, whoa, I get to command a dragon? Wow!
Yeah, if they ever get that far.
But they're gonna commit to it because it's the only game they've got. When you're 5 years old, you have one game.
Yes, but it's usually fucking Mario or something where it's like, all right, jump over this, jump over that.
This boss is fucking pathetic, by the way.
When you look at Pokemon as a kid, it's not that exciting. Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Red, it's black and white graphics, and it's like, okay, he kind of looks like a dragon, whatever. It doesn't really do.
Well, they're not going to be playing like Pokemon 1. They're going to be playing like Pokemon 5 or 7.
Even still, I think RPGs, I feel, aren't that popular for young children. I feel like it's when you get older, that's when you're like, oh, okay, there's strategy.
I feel like Pokemon's the one exception to that. Like, if we were talking Final Fantasy, then I'd agree with you. But with Pokemon, I feel like it just appeals to all ages. Like, it's just something that can appeal to anybody, even if you're not a fan of turn-based combat.
I wish I could... Let me see if I could pull up demographics or something. I love how we're both playing this game. I don't think I've played this game for like 20 minutes.
Do you want to play?
No, it's fine. You haven't died yet.
Yeah, that is true. I have not died.
Pokemon
I'm just so fucking good at this game.
Demographics.
Sucking
okay, under Pokemon demographics, it says, fuck you, Marky Joe. I'm right.
So, what are the statistics?
Hold on one second.
Because you're being vague.
Yes, you are.
And I know you like to spin things.
Okay. It doesn't even have children as a fucking demographic.
By the way, this whole thing...
It has less than 24.
Okay.
Less than 24 is, besides going above 50, the lowest demographic.
1 second, alright? Mind if I just comment on something here?
No. I do not care.
So, you got these two platforms here. Obviously, you would think to go up them. But there's a fucking bat that charges right after you as you're going up these platforms, and if you try to whip it, you fall off. But if you don't try to whip it, you get hit. Like, this whole area up here, getting up here is a fucking dick move.
Dick move.
So, like, and I only got up there successfully simply because I knew that in advance and baited out the bats in advance. You know? It's fucking gay. Anyway. How's your sex life?
I'm trying to see. Anyway, fucking criminy.
So, you're telling me that less than 24 is, like, the lowest demographic?
Yeah, besides people who are, like, over 50.
So, basically, Pokemon is played by fucking adults and people who have kids.
But this is, like, nowadays. So you gotta figure that the people who are 25 now when Pokemon first came out, which, what was that, 1996?
Okay, so basically Pokemon is only relevant because of nostalgia.
I'm sure that it's other things too, but yeah.
Because that's what it seems like. Also, closer to the mic.
Closer. I don't know. Like I said, it's... I don't know what I said.
Those numbers don't make any sense to me, because I could totally imagine, like, a young... At least a 12-year-old being like, whoa, Pokemon!
Well, right now, probably not, just because of all the fucking shit that's out there. It's just like when you got Fortnite and fucking PUBG and shit. I try to like Fortnite, I really do. And it's not that I don't like Fortnite, it's just I don't get why it's so goddamn popular.
Yeah, you like the game, but you don't think it's, like, so special that it deserves to be crazy popular. The reason why it's popular is just because Drake played it.
The reason why it's popular is because it's free.
Like, that's the entire reason why it's popular. Drake played it, and Drake is a really popular singer. Well, he's a popular artist, rather. And that's it, basically. People are like, whoa! Video games are officially cool now!
By the way, Bug Boy, it is not... You're not proving any point by saying that you're 24 and you still play Pokemon. I didn't say no people under that. I'm just saying that it's less popular for that. Yeah, the whole thing is that every first-person shooter, like, at least on the online scene, that's fucking weird to say. Anyway, it's always you die, you respawn, you get back into it.
Yeah, it's a battle royale style game.
Yeah, and this you're dead and fuck you. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, you gotta start all over again. And it's like, that's not even more realistic, because if you die, you just die in the world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. We just had our South Park moment where fucking Stan just explained why it's wrong to steal music on Napster. And then Kyle goes, yeah. Or it's the other way around.
So from the looks of it, Cloaking claims that Pokemon's main demographic is young adults, largely because it has a big competitive scene, which I think is possible. I think that is a very plausible thing to say.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who play Pokemon competitively. And it is, like, balance issues aside... Wait, are you...
Give it!
Really?
You fucking died. I knew that was gonna happen.
I forgot what my thought was. I can't believe the floor despawned that quickly. Like, the stairway was still leading down to it. Well, it's my turn now.
Doesn't matter what the fuck you think. It's my turn, bitch.
Yeah, what the game thinks is that you suck.
What the game thinks is hand the controller over to somebody more capable, you fuck. Yeah. It's just, and it's fun too, because, I mean, we were such gamers, but, like, we would just play. I mean, we weren't, like, we didn't do anything competitively. It's just that's what we did. That was the only thing that Mark and I could ever get along on, really. It's just like, we're gonna play this. Yay, Donkey Kong Country 2. Holy shit, let's play it. Yeah, Super Mario. So, but now, like, that I'm an adult, I'm just like, it's there.
You want to do the same thing?
Yeah, I was about to, and I was like, don't prove the game right that Mark's better than you. But now it's just like, you know, I'm just casual about it because I got shit to do, yeah? That's why I think Pokemon Go is appealing to me, is just because I could do it while I'm doing other shit.
I think... Man, I wish you would get better at Smash, simply because...
Then you'd have...
I'd have somebody to play against that I enjoy playing against.
You don't like playing against Dylan?
I like playing against Dylan, but he doesn't like playing against me.
Why?
Because he gets fucking murdered. And
and that's why I don't want to play against you.
But, like, if you got better, you wouldn't lose to me as much. You'd probably be able to win a few.
I won one match against you recently, and I almost shat my pants.
Yeah. That is true.
The only time I could ever beat you was in Super Smash Bros. Melee, where because we just used to make shit up. We made up games within the games, and one of the things was I'm like, I'm only gonna turn on flower weaponry, and for whatever reason, Mark never beat me in that setting.
Yeah,
and he would get fucking furious about that.
Oh, there is a reason why I got so pissed off. It's because for some reason Fox, we were playing as Fox and Falco, and for some reason
I was always Captain Falcon.
No, you were Falco.
Fuck
I
you.
distinctly remember this. I would play as Fox, you play as Falco, and for some reason the reflector does not reflect the lipstick weapon, the fucking wand flower. When you throw it at the enemy, they can't reflect it with Fox's reflector. It just doesn't work for some reason. So I kept getting hit by it, and I'm like, wait, maybe I just didn't do it right. Okay, let's try it again. What? Why isn't this working? What the fuck? And so I'd get super mad and then play terribly, and then you'd kick my ass because I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Not even controlling it. It just makes me go upstairs.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I love it. But yeah, if you got good at Smash, then we'd have like a actual rivalry in it, and I can't have one with Dylan because he simply just doesn't like to play against me for long periods of time.
It is frustrating.
Here's the thing, he is better than you at the game now. I can say that for certain.
Oh, sorry.
I can say for certain that he is better than you at the game now, because he can sometimes beat me. There's this, I think there was this one time where he like actually two-stocked me, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I still win most of the matches, and Dylan gets frustrated very easily and discouraged.
Right? Oh, he is a lot more like me than I thought. I've noticed that he has tendencies. He can still be saved. he's not just gonna be a Marky Joe 2.0.
He still has feelings.
This is why this game sucks.
Well, I think Dylan in general just does not like adversity.
Whereas you love the battle.
Well, like, I'm not threatened by it because usually I'm so caught up in like the bigger picture or like something I'm really excited about and all the potential it has that I'm willing to power through all the obstacles. At least until I get bored of it. Then I'm just like, fuck it. What is the point of this if I'm not enjoying myself? Like, I think that's one of the reasons why I fail to complete projects sometimes is because I stop enjoying it and then I can't get myself to work on it.
Yeah,
but stuff like videos, I still make videos even despite me sometimes complaining on how annoying it can be. And that's simply because I enjoy making videos even despite all that. And it's worth it because I like it. I like seeing what people say about the things I play, and I like the community aspect to it.
Yeah. That is one thing that I like. Whenever we do a video, I look forward to the comments, which I don't know why, because it's never like, "You like a waffle! You're fucking great!" But I do.
Shit!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I should have clawed onto another one of those hooks.
Ah! I understand that your audience is very, like they could either take me or leave me. But I do like, if we make a video and it's popular, I just like the fact that it helped you some way.
Well, I also like the fact that generally when you and I make a good video together, it gets referenced in a Rage Fest submission.
That is true. Oh!
Like, oh my god, dude. Because of the fucking wrestling video alone, I think you managed to get yourself a spot in Tale of Pert. In one of the most popular Rage Fest submissions, you make a cameo as like a fucking, like you're like a yellow-skinned, thick-eyebrowed guy doing like the Fonz pose.
We're just funny that
and like you're part of the evil Nazis or some shit. For some reason, I don't know why.
Whatever. Anytime that you make Nazis in a comical... Oh, fuck you. How didn't I see that?
Anytime you make Nazis in a comical. Continue that thought. I want to know the end of it.
Sometimes it's funny. Anytime you do something, sometimes it's funny. That is my real life quote.
100% of the time you make something, 50% of the time it's funny.
100% of the 50% of something, it might be okay. Good for you.
But yeah, like every now and then you You're like a meme fountain at times, Dead. Nope. Oh!
You like
fucking shaking up the status quo, almost dying.
Yep. I mean, it wouldn't be an Evil Egg Waffle gameplay if I didn't die or almost die a lot.
So, fuck.
Yeah, so what were we saying?
Yeah, so Dylan and Smash. Dylan just hasn't worked up the toughness.
The wherewithal.
Like, I can play against somebody who's way better than me for, like, hours. But only if I feel like I'm learning something. If I don't feel like I'm learning anything from the matches, then that's when I get discouraged. Because the only thing that... what keeps me going in those situations is, like, the idea that, oh, eventually I'll win. Eventually I'll get better. Eventually I'll improve, and eventually I'll beat them.
Yeah, that's like my feeling towards scratch-offs. Eventually I'll win, and then $400 later. What the fuck? Just get off!
No, I had to make sure I didn't get too close and then accidentally swing back and then cause that guy to spawn way too close to me.
Oh, you're silly. You're a silly banana.
Yeah, I had to do some skills. That's called skill!
You fucking asshole. Yeah. I do, and I think that's it too. I do. It's funny how full circle our relationship has gotten, because when we were kids, I don't know if you couldn't stand me, but I couldn't stand you a lot of the time. I understand I was mean to you a lot, and sorry, but it was difficult to live with you a little bit, just because of our clash of personalities. You were a hyperactive holy fuck, and I was a goofy holy fuck, so I honestly don't understand why it wasn't better. But, yeah, I got irritated easily. So, now that we're, like, older and I'm not a dick to you as much...
Well, also, since I don't have hyperactive, you know...
Yeah. Because that's what it is.
It went away as I got older.
Yeah, that's the thing, is, like... I think that we would get along for periods of time, but there was just that...
I was too much.
It was a lot all the time. That's what it was. You didn't really have an off switch.
It's probably the reason why we struggled to get along with Hugh J, even though he has a lot of similar interests.
And it's like I don't think that we. I mean, it's not that I don't think that we get along with Hugh J. I just think that.
Look, he's gonna spawn on you. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Like Hugh J's fine. It's you just gotta tell him, like, you know, it's not funny anymore. Which it takes, you know, I mean, whatever. He's a kid. I don't remember how old he is. I think he's a year older than Dylan.
I feel like when he gets older, if, like, the ADHD goes away like it did for me,
fuck my ass,
then we'll probably like being around him a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, you, like, the difference between you now and as a kid is astounding. You would never think that you were the same person.
Yeah, it's almost like the old Mark died.
And then every once in a while, he rears his head, and it's like, oh,
he's still there. And I hate it, because he's too much.
The old Marky Joe, that while I was playing Super Mario with my friend, came in, red hat, no clothes.
Oh,
and just went, I'm Naked Mario.
Yeah,
he's back. Put some fucking clothes on.
Yeah, I don't remember this memory, but apparently when I was young, I put on a red hat and just was wearing nothing.
I don't know where that red hat came from. Like, it just was there. I don't think we had a red hat. And I think you just willed it into existence. You're like, I have to be a Naked Mario. Red hat. And it just appeared.
Oh, man. And then I was like, hey, I'm Naked Mario now.
And the thing...
Shit! Okay, we're good.
The things I did... Like, I remember when I first realized that when... And I don't know if you guys ever realized this, but it's fucking weird. In Super Mario World, when you ride Yoshi, when you make him stick his tongue out, if you watch the animation, it's Mario punching him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Which, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Whenever
I remember when you tried that on me in real life.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I'm a dick, because we were like, let's play Mario. And you're like, I'm Yoshi, because Mark was fucking obsessed with Yoshi. And I was like, okay. So I punched him in the back of the head. You're like, dude. And I'm like, what? That's how he sticks his tongue out. And then I, like, hit you again.
Oh my god. It was so fucking terrible. The thing I remember most was you doing a tombstone pile driver on me, and me
it
getting
actually worked.
and I got a fucking concussion from it.
No, but let's not talk about that. I don't want to talk about that now.
That's definitely something you don't want to remember.
Yeah, no, I feel really bad about that because that's probably what made you broken. So,
Well, it's definitely one of the things that made me not like you for a very long time.
but
Aside from also just being afraid of you because I thought you were going to beat the shit out of me if I so much as, like, said something the wrong way.
yeah,
There were times where I was actually, like, afraid to, like, when Mom would tell me to tell you to do something that you didn't want to do, I would actually, like, stand outside your door and be like, I don't want to do this. And then eventually she would just be like, all right, I'll do it. Tony, you got to do this.
yeah. I'm sorry, but actually, the point I was trying to make before I got painted as a horrible monster as a child, PETA, fucking does like protest Mario and shit for like the weirdest fucking stuff.
Oh my god.
Like
the fact that he's wearing a Tanuki suit, so obviously he skinned an actual Tanuki.
But that's what I'm saying. Shit like that it's obviously a costume. But they don't bring up the fact that he's punching dinosaurs in the back of the fucking head to make them eat shit. To make them eat other animals.
Oh my god, you're so right.
It just shows what an ass backwards fucking thing they are.
It's because they're a piece of shit ideology. Like all ideologies.
Yeah. That's the thing I get it frustrated. Because, like, when I look, animals shouldn't be kept as pets. It's like, alright, so you want them to be in the wild where they have to fend for themselves and kill other animals and shit like that?
Yes.
That's why I really don't.
That's
Whenever
the
there's
natural
like,
order of things.
whenever somebody's like, oh, you know, birds belong in the wild, I'm like, why? So that they can die? It's not even like, oh, they live like a year longer as a domestic animal. It's like double the lifespan usually.
Yeah.
And that's why part of me, like, I don't ever want to own an animal that's in a cage again. Just because I do feel like they should be able to roam around. And it's not so much that, oh, you gotta keep them in a cage. It's just for their safety. You usually have to keep them in a cage.
Yeah.
And it's just the maintenance. Like, we've had guinea pigs. We had a Savannah monitor lizard. And they were cool to have, but it was just like, the guinea pigs, it was like, well, what was the fucking point? It was basically just a squeaky thing that you had to clean the cage. The monitor lizard was cool in the sense that I hate crickets, and that's what it would eat.
Yeah.
So I got a sense of, like, justice from being afraid of crickets as a kid.
Oh my god, you were so terrified of crickets.
I fucking hate, because, dude, they got into our bedroom, and they were, like, in our bed, like, one night. I remember, like, I used to not be able to go to bed, because there was, somehow they were getting in. And it was just like, ah! And it's like, they don't do anything.
Yeah, they're so fucking harmless. And you know what? Nowadays we have sprickets, which are even.
Oh, they're fucking crazy. Those fucking things.
Sprickets are adorable. I fucking
no,
love. No,
fuck you.
I love
you
sprickets.
Fucking bag of dicks and cocks.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? They're a fucking spider cricket. It's if you took a spider, which, just in general, I mean,
you combine spiders, which are already scary, with crickets,
and then you make
you make
spiders able to jump. Fuck you!
Yeah, but it's not even a spider, actually.
It's just a fucking spider with big-ass legs and a mean-looking eyebrow.
and a fucking thirst for blood in its soul.
There is no joy.
Firstly, I'm pretty sure that they're not a cricket or a spider. Though,
okay,
feel free
they might not be, but they fucking are.
Feel free to fact check me, but, like, they're so harmless, and all they do is hop, and that's all they want to do all day. And they're so harmless. I had one in my room, and I put it in, like, a bottle, took a picture of it, and I'm like, guys, check out this little...
look horrifying.
Yeah, but all bugs do when you see them up close. I mean, butterflies look horrendous when you actually look at them.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that you don't have to look at them that close.
You get to
look like, oh, look, a pretty thing. That is an airplane.
You just get to look at the wings.
And then a ladybug. It's like, oh, what's more adorable than a ladybug? People call their kids ladybug. You know, it's like, oh, it's so cute, it's a ladybug. Maybe it's a guy. Ha, 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 it's not. Bug's life.
Wow. But yeah, sprickets are cute. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Crickets are not cute.
You're special.
You could eat a bag of dicks if you think crickets are cute, you fucking fuck.
So I hate this boss because
I hate the music.
no, I think it's actually really fitting. But this boss, there's no way to guarantee that you won't take a hit from him. Like, there's no... It's basically just up to luck, which is why in my Eternal Candle Challenge, I split up the main level from the boss rush, because a lot of these bosses are just straight up luck-based. Like this guy, yeah, that move right there, you have to be fucking pixel perfect to dodge it, and sometimes even that doesn't work. Like, you have to, your timing has to be, it's not only unintuitive how you fucking do it, but
how close you are merits how quick it'll get you.
but it's also like Dracula is extremely inconsistent as well. And at that point, I was just like, this is getting too much. I'm just gonna, see,
Yeah, because you were really
jumped!
close to him.
Yeah, but there's no way to get far away enough from him so that he doesn't do that.
Yeah, there is. Just be far away.
You can't, because he lands and then he's right there next to you.
I think
There's no way to do it. I've tried. I tried for a really long time to no-hit him, but it just boils down to luck. This guy is consistent, but he has awful collision detection around his feet. So it's hard to tell when he's gonna hurt you and when he's not, because his feet, like the collision box is just a giant fucking rectangle, even though his feet clearly do not look that way.
I always liked this guy because I thought he was like Batman.
Also, the spikes that fall, sometimes you can't just block them with the whip because the collision detection on your whip is inconsistent as well.
Super Batman! Is this like right before Dracula?
Yeah. This guy takes way too long to die. I mean, he's already dead. But
Why don't you just die?
Yeah, and
I've
then...
never made that joke before.
Okay, and now for Death, who is, oddly enough, when you're trying to do the Eternal Candle Challenge, he's the easiest of them all. And I think that he's like the... Actually, I still think he's easy, even in casual play, come to think of it. Because he's the only one where you have, like, a genuinely consistent strategy. The first guy is super hard. The second guy is really easy. Oh, shit, my power-ups just go away here. And this guy, yeah, he's not harder than Dracula himself, so it's just like... And plus, he dies so fucking quick.
Did I ever tell you the YouTube video that Jamie showed me where somebody was opening up a loot crate? It was like a Legend of Zelda based one.
Right.
Does this ring a bell?
No.
At all? So they're unpacking a loot crate, and this is a preface I got from Jamie before she's like, I want you to watch this video and tell me what's wrong with it. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. So she has it go and she like skips apart to to just a random spot in it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, the girl is undoing the crate and pulls out a little Wind Waker link and goes, and here's Zelda himself.
Of course.
And then I went, fuck you.
Yeah.
How? How fucking dare you? You bitch.
I think it would have been really funny if, like, his eyes, like, widened and he had, like, a glitter in his eye and he was smiling. Zelda! Like, just that kind of, like, blissful unawareness would have been really funny.
It's just like, no, you bag of shit. How dare you even call yourself a fan? You don't even know the difference. But, like, we do that all the time now. Like, whenever we're playing Zelda, we're like, you want to play Zelda himself? It's funny what things turn out to be, like, an inside joke. We were on fire yesterday with, like, it was weird how much of the same shit we were thinking. I couldn't give you an example, but it's really cool when your spouse, like, and you just...
You just know.
You just think of the same shit. And, like, you say it, and, like, one is about to say it right before the other one. It really makes you like, I really found my soulmate. And it's like, obviously I've known. I mean, I've been with her for 12 years.
Oh, shit. This move is so hard to dodge. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's it?
Just talk about love and Match.com. Holy shit, it is the first song of the game. Watch out, Dracula has lightning. Holy shit, where's his face? Are you gonna hit his fucking head off? No way, that is in the first game.
I remember the first time I beat Dracula, I was so amazed. Like, yes, I finally did it. Now I'm just like,
now
yeah.
It's just like, wow, it took us 45 minutes. Last time it only took us 43 minutes.
Yeah, basically. This game's fun.
And you still give no fucks about the fact that you killed that ghost's dog.
No.
You fucking bitch. Make it good. Yeah.
That's not as good. If I got it
I love that.
If I got it a frame earlier, it would have been better.
He reminds me of Thor when he like brings the hammer down. He's just like, wah.
So I haven't been paying attention to the chat because I've been caught up with you a lot.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
So I apologize.
It's Simon, by the way, for zero.
Okay, so, you ready for Samurai Solid Snake and Bloodstained? Dude, I have the beta. I have already seen, Zangetsu as voiced by Solid Snake, and it kind of works, but I feel like they should just given him a different voice.
They should have made Christopher Walken do
like
Snake's voice.
They were clearly just trying to be Solid Snake because, oh, look, it's Solid Snake. He's voicing this character. So, and then it makes you excited. Oh, wow, cool.
Meryl, how do you know that Metal Gear has legs? That's my Christopher
You have to
Walken.
shoot the legs in order to beat it.
Time to use the cigarettes that I hid in my stomach.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Jesus Christ. Oh God, there's piss everywhere. Why did I even prevent piss? Why am I doing this?
It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? You're talking about Japanese shows and shit?
You're talking about piss and shit and talking about stuff I don't give a fuck about! Okay, I'm sorry. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
This boss.
This is how
also
we
known
end
as,
our Castlevania stream.
Also known as Lag the
Why
boss.
the fuck doesn't he have a super whip? Why does he have the Wimpy whip?
Because
Metal Gear.
this boss is bullshit and luck based if you're trying to no hit him. Fuck this boss. He's gay.
Ah! You hit my eyeball!
My not
Oh,
eye.
wait, I don't have an eye.
My lack of eye.
I don't know what's happening. See what I did there? Can you see? That was the worst pun that I could have made ever today.
Yeah, that knocked the wind out of my
Yeah,
sails.
you look exhausted.
Yeah, I'm drained from
You
that
look
shit.
more exhausted than Simon probably actually is.
Yeah. I
There
mean,
was a-
Simon doesn't look tired at all.
Well, that's because he doesn't have a face.
He also doesn't have feelings.
He's like, oh, die, monster. You
But-
don't belong here.
That's Richter Belmont.
I'm sure that he said it first.
No. Richter was all like, Horovia! Something I see seeking night.
Richter was like, quickly, do my forearms look huge.
Which in English is like, be gone, this world has no place for you. Or, die, monster, you don't belong in this world.
I am not Mexican. I will go to Pizza Hut and order.
Guys, if you have some time on your hands, look up Burrito of Castlevania Burrito of Blood. It is a dumb dubbing that Evil Egg Waffle and I did over Rondo of Blood's cutscenes.
Oh shit! I better turn it into a rectangle. That was before Mark cursed.
Yeah. Listen, are my arms too big? Yes, lose some weight.
Excuse me. Wait, before anything, do my forearms look huge?
Yes,
lose.
some
And
weight.
I honestly didn't expect you to say that. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know why I took offense to it. Like you were calling me fat.
Why are you racist against Mexicans? I'm not racist against Mexicans. You're Mexican. No, I am not Mexican.
No, I'm Mexican. I am not Mexican. I'll prove it. I'll go to Taco Bell and I'll order a pizza. Go then and order the pizza.
Richter,
I will sleep.
I will sleep. Oh my god.
Swing.
That whole thing is such gold.
It's so stupid, and we really pissed off some Mexican guy.
Oh yeah.
Or I did,
There was
because
some-
that was all me.
There was this one Mexican dude in the comments who was like, "Stop making fun of Mexican people. It's really insensitive." And then I think you said something, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys just don't understand what we go through." And I'm.
Yeah, and it's like, you don't understand. It's like, I make fun of everyone. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're Mexican.
Yeah, it's just
It's
fun
just
to make
funny
fun
to
of
say
everyone.
Mexican. Yeah,
It's just fun to make fun of everyone.
yeah. Except for black people, don't do that.
I think my favorite part of that whole thing, though, aside from the go and order the pizza Richter thing, is like the whole bit where, swing. Oh, hello. Hey, did you know?
Hey, I got 2 tickets to Funky Town.
Would you mind coming with me to Funky Town? Are you Mexican? I cut Mexicans in the legs, you know. Oh,
So what if I'm Mexican?
what does that matter?
I do my taxes. Like, it was,
I got across the border. And
I got chased by Rottweilers. I bit their necks and made them vampires, so now they're vampire Rottweilers.
By the way, vampire Rottweilers are very fantastic pets.
They have a great disposition. Like, I don't know what, and the best part about that is basically all of it is just, so what are we going to say? Here's the basic premise. We just need you to say something about this to get to the next scene. And just whatever the fuck you want to say other than that, as long as that one thing is in your lines.
Oh shit, somebody's coming. I better turn into a rectangle. Yeah, you, rectangle. I'm gonna get you. Not so fast. Now I'm over here. Ha ha ha. Well, it is quite apparent that I am not welcome here.
It was, I remember we showed it to Uncle Hank and he was laughing.
Oh my God.
We made fun of Mexicans, pedophilia, just Castlevania in general, I think.
Oh my god.
It's just what fit.
Yeah, we just came up with it. We should do that more often, I think.
What,
I would like to make more Rondo of Blood cutscenes, but those are the only ones in the game. Aside from, like, a couple we missed, but it's like, those ones don't matter. Because they're just random maidens we're saving, and they're just like, oh, hey, thank you for saving me. Oh, you've been hurt. Let me heal you. By the way, what's your name? Oh, my name's Richter Belmont.
Let's just make Dylan do an animation.
So this is the second loop of the game,
And it's
aka
where-
hard mode.
And it's where I'm going to take my leave.
All right. Well, I think that's a good spot to end it. Thank you all for watching,
Good night.
and good night.
We like you. Bye.
Bye.